everybody. So welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all fine, and I pray that you should all get well and be well prepared for the course as we move on with our solution journey. So today I'm going to solve two questions from question 11, 2 from 12, 2 from 13, 2 from 14, and then question 15 I'll solve that one too. So with the solutions, the rest you can apply the concepts to solve them. So we are starting from question 11. So is logarithmic equation. So question 1 is about change of base. So you should apply your change of bases in order to solve the questions, all the questions from this section. So let's start. So the first question is logarithm of x to the base 16 plus logarithm of x to the base 4 plus logarithm of x to the base 2 equal to 7. So we are going to find the value of x. So whenever this kind of equation is given, try and change the bases 16, 4 and 2 to a common base using the formula log b base a is equal to logarithm of b to the base that we wanted, x, over logarithm of a to the common base, which is x. So this is the same thing. So we are going to apply this theorem here in order to solve this question. So let's continue. So this, let's change all the bases to a common base, say base 2. We are changing all to base 2. So with base 2, you see a 2 can raise to a certain number to get 4, and 2 exponent a certain number can also give you 16. So with 2 it will be much easier. So in logarithmic equations, try and change the bases. If they are not common base, try and change it to a common base, which will make your solution easier. Okay, so we are changing logarithm of x to the base 16 to base 2. So we have logarithm of x base 2 over logarithm of 16 base 2 plus logarithm of x base 4 over logarithm of 4 base 2 plus logarithm of x base 2. We don't need to change this because we already need it in base 2. Is equal to 7. So this is the same as logarithm of x over, let me bring it here, logarithm of x over logarithm of 2 to the power 4 base 2 plus logarithm of x base 2 over logarithm of 2 square base 2 plus logarithm of x base 2 is equal to 7. So this gives you logarithm of x base 2 over, so we know that if we have logarithm of a to the power m base b is equal to logarithm of a base b m. So we'll just bring the m down here, the other side, logarithm of a base b. So we are doing the same thing here, 4 log 2 base 2 plus log x base 2 over log x base 2 over this is 2 log 2 base 2 plus logarithm of x base 2 should give us 7. So here this is the same as, we know that logarithm of a base a is equal to 1. So we now have logarithm of x base 2 over, this is now 1, log 2 base 2 is 1, so 4 times 1 is 4. You do the same thing to the rest. So we apply the same thing. This will also give us, this is also 1, so 2 times the 1 will give you 2 plus logarithm of x base 2 is equal to 7. So let me cancel this side. So we can multiply through by the LCM. So this, if we multiply through by 4, our LCM is 4. We now have log x base 2 to plus, multiply this by 4, so this by 4. So 2 into 4 is 2, so 2 times log x, so 2 log x base 2 plus 4 times this, you have 4 log x base 2 is equal to 7 times 4, which is 28. So we can add the like times, since the logarithms are the same base, you can add the logs. So we have this as log x, that means 1 log x, so we can just factorize the log x base 2 out. So we now have 1 plus 2 plus 4 to be equal to 28. So we have here, we have 7 log x base 2 is equal to 28. Divide here by 7, divide here by 7. Have log x base 2 to be equal to 4. So we apply, we know that log a base b is equal to c. This is equal to, so a will be equal to what? B to the power c. So we apply the same rule here. We apply the same rule here. That means our x, which is our a, will be equal to 2, which is our b to the power 4. This is your system. So therefore our x is equal to system. So this is it for you. So the addition here, take your time and do the addition. This is not how we do the factorization. We should keep the logarithm at this side, then bring this here. This is the correct way you can do factorization, but you can easily, you know that the here is 1, so you just add it because it's the same thing. 1 plus 2 plus 4 is what? Is 7. So you have your 7 logs. You have your 7 log x base 2. So this is the solution to question 11a. So let's look at the b part of the question. Is logarithm of x plus 1 base 3 is equal to logarithm of 3 to the base x plus 1. So with this question, change it to a common base. So we are changing to what? Base 3 plus 1. So this, the left hand side, we are doing nothing with it. We are only changing the right hand side. So I have 3 to the base 3. We are changing to base 3. Logarithm of x plus 1 to the base 3. So we can multiply both sides by x plus 1, logarithm of x plus 1 to the base 3. So here we'll have logarithm of x plus 1 to the base 3 multiplying logarithm of x plus 1 to the base 3 equal to logarithm of 3 base 3 is 1. So this multiplying this is the same thing, so it's just logarithm of 3 x plus 1 all square is equal to 1. So if the entire term here was a and this was also a, I have a multiplying a, which is a square, so which is the same as this. Okay. So let's continue with the question. Logarithm of x plus 1 all to the power 2 is equal to 1. You can take square root of both sides. So if we root this, this gives you logarithm of x plus 1 to the base 3 is equal to root of this gives you plus or minus 1. So this means that logarithm of x plus 1 to the base 3 is either equal to 1 or is equal to negative 1. X plus 1 to the base 3 is equal to negative 1. So x plus 1. So applying the currently we are applying this law, log a base b is equal to c. So our a is equal to b to the power c. So our x plus 1 will be equal to 3 to the power 1, or our x plus 1 is equal to 3 to the power negative 1. So x will be equal to 3 minus 1, or x is equal to 1 over 3 minus 1. X is either 2 or x is equal to minus 2 over 3. So you have these two values. So after that you can try to test whether the values are correct or not. So here we can have logarithm of, in place of x we have 2 plus 1 to the base 3. This gives us 2 plus 1 is 3. Logarithm of 3 base 3 is what? 1. So let's try to see. This is the for the left hand side logarithm. So we are proving the we are testing the right hand side to see whether the two sides will be equal. So we will have logarithm of 3 to the base. In place of x we are now putting 2 plus 1. This is the same as logarithm of 3 base 3, which is also 1. So the same thing will happen if we substitute negative 2 over 3. So we now have, then we cancel some part. To see whether x is equal to negative 2 over 3 is also correct or not. So we have logarithm of, in place of x we now have negative 2 over 3 plus 1 to the base 3 is equal to negative 2 over 3 plus 1 means logarithm of 1 over 3 to the base 3. This will give you 1 over 3 means 3 to the power negative 1. So it means negative 1 log 3 base 3, which is negative 1. So let's see whether it will be the same as this. So logarithm of 3 to the base 1 over 3, because negative 2 over 3 minus this, you have plus 1 is 1 on 3. So this in the calculator you have negative 1 2. So you can see that the two values 2 and negative 2 over 3 satisfy the equation log x plus 1 to the base 3 equal to logarithm of 3 to the base x plus 1. Thank you very much for watching, and I would like you to subscribe to my channel for more of this.